Alright, welcome back to another video, follow-up video on the 243 testing. The 243, if you watched the video before, you know I grabbed up a box of the soft points that were all shot up, and I will try to do them again later. I gotta be honest with you, I'm personally not a real big fan around here for 243. Just because of how much brush it is here around the mountains. But a lot of deer have been taken with a 243. I'm going to say I did find the bullet that if I'm going to hunt with my 243, that I finally found a bullet that I think would be up my alley, and we're going to get to that. So, the first bullet that we shot, I believe, was, if not whatever, but we're going to talk about it, the Hornady Custom Load 87 grain SST. So, I'm going to go ahead and give you the statistics. There's the mushroom. There's what it looks like. There's the back. So the bullet weighed in at 87 grains. The recovered bullet weight was 48.5 grains. That is a 55.7% weight retention. 55.7% weight retention. So if you want to pause it, that's fine. I don't know if you can read it. That is the data I collected. Yeah, there we go. If you want to try to pause it and read it, look back at it. So, we're going to skip number 2 for a minute and go to the Fiocchi 95 grain SST. Of the 3, or of the 2 ballistic tips type bullets, I think this one probably did a little bit better. It did have some jagged edges to kind of, didn't all tuck down and around it. So, the Fiocchi 95 grain SST, the bullet weight recovered was 52.6 grains out of a 95 grain SST. So it had a 55.4% weight retention. So it actually weighs in pretty much the exact same thing as far as weight retention compared to the overall bullet weight. It's right up there with the Hornady Custom Load SSTs. But I said in the 6.5 video, 6.5 PRC video, and I'm going to say it again. This is the 4th rifle that I've done these tests in. The 4th rifle that I have shot a copper bullet through while testing. And 4 different guns, 4 different copper bullets. And I'm really blown away with how well they're doing. So, the Federal Premium Barnes TSX 85 grain hollow point. And there you go. It doesn't look great at that angle, but it actually mushroomed pretty good. And then this is from the back. Okay, so that bullet has a velocity out of the box at 3,200 feet per second out of the muzzle. Energy at muzzle is 1,933 foot-pounds of energy. At 50 yards, it has a velocity of 3,052 feet per second, and at 50 yards, it has 1,663 foot-pounds of energy. The bullet weight recovered is 84.3. So it was an 85 grain bullet. Recovered weight is 84.3 grains. That is a 99.1% bullet weight retention. Now remember, all of these tests is through 3/8 of pine, 2 jugs filled with water, and then 3/8 of pine again. The pine's just to simulate the ribs on how much wood it went through, how much, kind of looking at bone and ribs and such, and then through 12 inches of jugs and water then through the lid, and it still retained 99.1% bullet weight. I'm really trying to torture test these bullets to see kind of what they'll do. These copper bullets are just really, really amazing. I mean, they just really are. As far as 1 through 3, the Federal Premium by all means did the best. To me, performed the best. It retained more weight. It went through everything without any problems. The impact on the hit was pretty substantial. And when I look at these three, at right off of the bat, it's got an energy and velocity higher than the other two bullets. At 50 yards, it's still retaining more energy. It's got more energy than I would have imagined. The bullet just really performed well. So I mean, personally, I gotta look at, when I'm looking at these bullets, I gotta say that this Federal Premium with the Barnes TTSX or TSX copper bullet was number 1. The Fiocchi 95 grain SST to me was number 2. And I gotta say, for me, the Hornady was number 3. I do wish that I'd had the Federal soft points to just try and see what they did, but I didn't have them. But if I'm going to hunt with the 243, that copper bullet's going to be the bullet that I go with. I mean, it just is. I mean, when I look at those two, that's the difference. I'm going with this one. So anyways, I hope you got a little something out of the video. It's really fun trying to torture test these bullets and see how they perform even after you try to break them. I really enjoy that. Maybe one day we get into some actual comparative, maybe a 243 against a 6.5 Grendel, or a 243 versus 300 Blackout, or I don't know. We'll figure out something, and maybe you guys will comment and give me some ideas. Yeah, that's where we're at on this video. So until next time, remember, love God, love hunting, love your family, love guns. He's coming back, and I'm glad to be saved and ready to go. Until next time, take care. God bless.